Speed limit is 45 miles per hour. There's traffic approaching. Watch your mirrors.
Ooh, sliding everywhere. Getting some practice in for the race at 6:30. So probably gonna hopefully finish this lap and then we'll be summoned to the race. As we drift through the carousel and somehow make up time. Oh, because it's not against my all-time best, it's against the best lap in the session for me. I forgot I set that up. Oh no! Spin. Try to get out of the way. Yep. Didn't finish the lap because I spun. So hopefully we'll go to this race session and do better. Should be unlisted. Oh, this is weird.
Speed limit is 45 miles per hour. Pit exit's clear.
There's only 6 cars in this race.
track temperature's fallen. It's now 67 Fahrenheit.
That was fun. Dang it. Alright, time to qualify.
Pit lane speed limit is 45 miles per hour. Pit exit's clear. Stay behind the white line. We've got 2 laps to set a decent time. The track temperature's fallen. It's now 67 Fahrenheit.
Alright.
You're in pole.
Okay, so we got a lot of Mazdas. Don't really know how many, I have to take a look at the entries. think that's actually my all-time best lap at this track. So yeah, tons of Mazdas and only a few Jettas. And one of the Jettas is ping is just astronomical. Got some time here. But I think we're low enough to know that we don't see a lap here. Oh, there we go. So it looks like we might be running 0.8 faster than second place, possibly. But I don't know if we'll be able to keep 0.8 a second per lap up. Seconds. So hopefully we can get out front, stay out front, and end up with a win and no penalties, no incidents. We'll see though. Sometimes it's hard to break away because of you know, the backstretch and the front stretch drafting zones. We also don't know how Justin did. So this guy, I think, is going to be blinking like fucking crazy. So we have the legitimate, like, absolute pole. Because there's only 2 classes represented. So we're probably going to pit on lap 15. I don't think we're going to take tires.
Good luck, everybody.
Pit stop, clear tires.
Understood.
I'm going to pit on 15, then 29 or 30, and probably going to end up going 42 total laps. Still waiting on somebody. Let's space with VW. Wonder if that's let's pace with VW. So we're still waiting on that guy. And he's going to get left behind.
The air temp is 66 Fahrenheit. Pole position. Stay behind the pace car in the left column.
Oh, I want to be in the right column at this track. Come on, Jim, you're better than this. These tires a little warm. Got a long race, 1 hour. Should be fun. As long as we don't lose it. Trying to battle the people behind us, so just gonna hit our marks. Gonna try to hit my marks and see if we can walk away with a W here. After this race, I'm gonna be doing the Old School Racing League Saturday night race at Nashville in the street stocks. So let's hope, you know, this race goes well and then that race goes well. But for right now, we're just going to focus on this one. Try to get a W. Seems like the Mazdas have better acceleration, but the Jettas have higher top-end speed, so...
Get ready, time to focus. Go!
Ooh, they're already wrecking behind us. Yep. Massive wreck turn 1.
Yeah, because 3 wide in turn 1 is a good idea.
Good start, mate.
Thanks, Jim. Just taking it gingerly for this first lap. Make sure nothing happens, nothing squirrely. Surprised by the Mazdans, who's currently in second place overall here, being able to keep up. Yeah, he's doing a heck of a job.
The gap behind is now 14 seconds. You're leading. That's the fastest lap of the race.
All right. 4 laps done. Bunch to go. And somehow I gained more time on second place in that lap than I did in the lap before, where I ran a really solid 124.1. So it's rather interesting. But we're taking off. Just going to hit our marks. Try not to run out of gas. Try not to run off track or run into anything. Get no incidents would be ideal.
moment. That lap was a 125.0. You've got 1 gallon left.
Go lose some time there, but it's alright, we cap it on the track. Boom.
We're quickest at the moment. We're currently setting the pace.
And that pace is continually getting slower. How did the other dude... Okay. The dude who didn't start somehow passed the other guy in the Jetta division.
We're setting the pace. Alright Shane, you've used half your fuel.
Yeah, so I think we're going to stick with our plan. We're going to pit on lap 15. and then probably on 30. And we'll take full tanks both times, no tires both times.
You've just done a 124.8. You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Seem to be catching Justin pretty quickly. Don't know if his car is just down on power or if it's his first time on the track. He didn't qualify. And then I believe he wrecked turn 1, lap 1. Oh, I gotta fix turn 7 there. Shouldn't be coming out of there as high as I am. Lap was still pretty good, 124.8.
Half a gallon remaining. That lap time was 125.3. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1.
Well, then let's pick it up. I don't know who is setting the pace. So the guy who is second in my class is 36.4 seconds back.
We're quickest right now. Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace. Sector 2 time is quick. Sector 3 is 0 tenths. race.
And he's about 4/10 of a second faster.
Okay, Shane.
It's not good.
We've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
But I think that also means that Jim's lying to me here. I can't be fastest if I'm losing 4/10 of a second.
Lap time's pretty consistent. You've just done a 125.6.
That wasn't a good lap either. A 125.6. See if we can buckle down and get some better lap times. I think I'm holding on to my brake too long. Okay, he just lost 2 seconds. That lap. So I don't know what to make of this. Either he's doing well, but he's pushing too hard, or he's not doing well. And I'm just seeing, an update every minute of his progress. So I think we're going to box this lap.
125.1.
Get full of fuel. No tires, as I said. I mean, we're about half a second, I would say, off of the pace I'd like to be setting. But if we don't get too much fall off, then we'll be fine. Held the brake too long in that one. So we're also going to get rid of the fast repair. Don't want that.
2 minutes of fuel remaining.
Don't need the windshield tear off, since there's only one thing and it's not in my line of sight.
Look out for the pit speed limit. Pit lane speed limit is 45 miles per hour.
We do have a pit limiter on.
Box in 5, 4, 2. Box now. There's a car behind. Take care, rejoin him.
So I still have 7 seconds on the guy behind. Guy who's running second. He's guaranteed gonna have to take a pit stop in the next couple laps.
The gap behind is now 7.0 seconds. The car behind's pitting now.
Looks like he took just fuel too. Or he was... Oh, no, he was overtaken by somebody. I don't know. I mean, he might have taken gas when he went to get repairs, but I don't know if this Justin guy knows he needs to pit.
We're setting the pace. That was 125.6.
Oh, bouncy boy. That was a bad turn one. Oh god. Dude, what the shit? That was scary. He was hitting the brakes well before the turn. I think he just didn't want to get in my way, but I think a Lucas took tires. See, I think the play with tires is that if you take them, it's really good if you
Currently setting the pace.
aren't that far behind, because the fall off
Okay, Shane.
is pretty quick, and then they kind of level off as long as you hit your marks. So the concept that he took tires, he might catch up a few seconds here, but I don't even think he's going to get back to the 38 seconds that he was off the pace already. We'll see, though. I could be wrong. I mean, I tried this strat yesterday of no tires to see how it went, see what the fall off was. Ended up having damage, so I couldn't really tell. So we're gonna see, like, how bad does this get? Yeah, see, he's fast now, but how long is that gonna be the case? I think in reality, if he's back to the 38 by the time I pit next, I might switch to tires just to, I'll lose some in the pit lane, but I'll have the fresh tires to just take off from him.
You've just done a 125.7.
Yeah, I mean, he's 1.6 seconds faster. But again, I'm running somewhat consistent lap times with worn tires. And even at, he was down 50 seconds, a little bit more than that, because he made up 1.6. So he was down, right now he's down 49. If we didn't even have to stop for gas, he would need another 30 laps to catch me. And this race just isn't going to go 30 laps. More. I mean, it's going to go like 42 total, but it's not going to go 30 laps more than right now. We're at lap 20 already.
Sectors 1 and 3 are 0.6 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace.
Yeah, and that lap he only gained 2/10. So, yeah, there's not seeing much of a reason to take tires. Well, that lap he gained 2 seconds, so we're kind of in this, well, another 1.5, we'll say.
Halfway through, we think about 15 minutes of fuel remaining.
So I'm going to stop thinking about him and just hit my marks, and hopefully it's not even going to be a problem because he's so far behind anyway. But I think his tires are going to start falling off here in the next couple laps.
125.4. Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace.
He might also have drafting help, which could be helping him.
1 gallon remaining.
Which is why for Sector 2, he's, 0.8 seconds faster. If he has drafting help, he's going to be faster in the drafting zone. And hopefully I can get a little bit of a tow. And then he just lets me, you know, pick the lane and get around him. Oh, he's being nice. So I don't want to, like, ride up on him.
One only. Clear him.
Well, that was nice of him. Thanks, Brandon.
Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.2 off the pace. Sector 3 time is fast.
So it looks like Lucas is picking off Mazdas, but he's not really catching me. So his tires might have worn out already. And worn out's a loose term. I mean, he's not catching me as fast because his tires don't have the grip that he used on the first 4 or 5 laps that he had them. And I'm not doubting, like, for 4 or 5 laps. For 4 or 5 laps, they're really good.
You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
But we're looking at 15, 16 lap stints. If you're not close, the 13 to 14 extra seconds to get the tires, and the other guy doesn't take tires, there was no point. And I found that out 2 nights ago. Or, sorry, last night. I ended up, same situation. I ended up having taken tires, caught up to a guy. As soon as I caught him, I mean, he didn't take tires, I did take tires. As soon as I caught back up to him, couldn't pass him. Our tires were just back to being roughly comparable at that point, so the fall off just wasn't worth it. So I think we're just gonna go, you know, take another gas only pit stop, clear tires.
Acknowledged.
And we're going to do that in about 4 laps.
Your lap time was at 125.6.
I mean, we can also take a look at where my tires were at the first stop and just see, you know, it's about a 5% fall off.
Right, Mark.
You know, for 15 laps.
You've got half a gallon left.
As long as you hit your marks, tires aren't gonna play that big of a role. I hate where that he's right there.
100.
That was awesome of him to do that for me. Thanks, Justin.
Slower class car ahead. Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace. Sector 2 time was good. Sector 3 time's okay.
I mean, still hitting with 125s. So we're only about a second per lap off what I would want. A second per lap off of 124 fives. If I got new tires, they're going to be done in 5 laps. You know, getting me that second to a second and a half. It's just not worth it. I know I keep talking about it, but I keep having to like justify it in my own head that it's not worth getting the tires. Even though I'm hearing over and over again that, oh yeah, you're kind of doing something you don't want to be doing with 125s. I mean, I should have caught
20 minutes to go. 20 minutes.
should have caught this Mazda while, during that lap. But I had a shitty turn 1, so. Hey, I'll take a tow up the hill.
We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
One only. Still there? Clear by half.
Now he wants a tow. And that's fine. Pay it back. Of course, I had to get out of the gas for that turn. Because I was paying too much attention to my mirror and not enough to the turn, so. Might be coming next lap. Oh boy. That was rough. I didn't want to hit the inside. He's going to the pit anyway. Oh, Sean, I can't see your comments, but I see that now. I see you're commenting. Thanks for joining the stream. It should probably get a second screen or something so I can actually like see if someone comments, but please no loose terms. I don't know what that means. Ooh. Pick it up in sector 2. Ah, shit.
Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now. exit is clear. Push now.
Alright, so that's all of our pit stops for today. So you just got to keep it clean for the next 12 or so laps. So just to prove once again, last time I pitted, I came out and Lucas was only 7 seconds behind me. He took tires, I pitted, did the same strat, and I gained 13 seconds on him.
Well
So
done, Shane. This is terrific. Exactly what we came here for. 15 minutes remaining, 15 minutes to go.
I really like this track. It's not just because it's, you know, a track I've actually been to or anything, but it's a nice track, high speed road course. Yeah, Mazda, come on. I could use a draft.
Slower class car.
Should be a pretty good lap here if I can.
Sitting in.
One car only. Still there.
Seriously,
Door.
Mazda?
Still there.
Thank you. Thanks, Brian. That draft, though, something powerful.
Your lap time was 125.9. The car behind's pitting now.
Stop hitting your brakes before the turn.
Clear, clear.
I feel bad for this Mazda because I know he wants to go. But if he gets in front of me, I'm just going to do the same thing he's doing to me, to him. And I'm just faster in that portion of the track right now. Missed a shift there, but
We're quickest right now.
I'm going to assume he means of the Jettas, because I feel like there's no way I'm actually faster right now than this Mazda that's behind me. Dude, go. Go. Giving you the blessing, go. Oof. Bad entry. Shit exit. Looks like Lucas might have taken tires again. Just because you can take tires doesn't mean you should take tires. And I also found out on this track, I had done a 2-tire stop once, and they actually just put bad tires back on. So I don't know why.
We're quickest at the moment.
Oh, fuck. Mess that shift up.
Remaining 10 minutes.
Go for it, dude. Fucking stop chilling out. Just go for it. I mean, I guess we'll start catching some people like this, so if you want to chill out, go for it, but... That was better. Bouncy fucking car, man.
That's good consistency. Keep it up.
Don't hit the curb in turn 1. Just don't. Because that's what happens. Your car gets all bouncy and not fast. I feel so bad for this guy.
You're coming up on a slower car.
But at the same point, I don't know if sitting behind me, he's kind of, used me to help drag him up to these guys. I mean, I'm sure he would have gotten there by himself.
The track temperature's rising. It's now 72 Fahrenheit. You've got 1 gallon left. Sector 1 is 0.1 off the pace.
Off whose pace,
Location.
though?
You're coming up on some slower cars. These guys are busy fighting. They might not notice you.
Well, they both should have got notified of the blue flag. Oh boy.
One only. Clear, clear.
That's 5 minutes remaining. P1, come on, bring it home. That was 125.5.
Well, you might not like it, bud, but I'm getting by you up here.
One only. Polaris door. Still there. Quarter. Clear, clear.
You're coming up on a slower car.
I'm glad he didn't come out. So I think we got about 3 laps to go here. This one and 2 more, I think. Should have plenty of fuel. Oh yeah. We still have some pretty good pace. Still rocked a 125.5 and a 125.4 not too long ago. So still about a second slower than I'd want to be, but here you're only getting that for 4 laps, so very interesting. Makes all those times of going to the NASCAR race and not seeing them change tires on every pit stop make a hell of a lot more sense.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go. Minutes of fuel remaining. We're setting the pace. That lap was at 125.9.
I repeat, do not hit the curbs, turn 1. That is not something you want to do. So Brian did get past both of those guys that we caught. And he's staying with me, so it's not just the draft, because I do think I got him outside of a second. So I don't think it's just the draft that he's using to help him, but he's gone from 6th to 4th. And depending on how this and the next lap go, he possibly could even find himself getting on a podium if he catches this guy in front of me. Also, I'm curious, what were my tire readings at the last stop? So actually quite a bit more wear than I'm used to coming out of that stop, but still not bad, and I'm still not seeing that large of a drop off. So
One more lap. You're P1.
one more lap. Last lap.
Slower class car ahead.
Oh, I see him. I don't think it's gonna make a difference though, because I might catch him, but at this point I just want to stay out of trouble. Made it the entire race without an incident, so let me just keep it that way.
I've got half a gallon left.
Yeah, dude, I'm not passing you. Like, just stay in front of me. I can fucking coast if I need to. Dude behind me's not gonna be able to catch you this lap. And technically, as soon as you cross the line, if I cross the line too, he's done. Well, he's already gonna be done.
Nice one, Shane. Great win. You deserved that today.
Well, that was a pretty fun race. Get out of the car. 1 hour, 1 minute. Lapped a good portion of the field. So let's answer some chat comments. Aw, he's gone. Don't wreck anybody tonight. Oh boy. Sean and Larry coming in hot with some good comments. Didn't stay very long tonight, but that's okay. Alright, let's exit out of here. And we're going to stop streaming for a minute because we have 12 minutes before the other race I'm going to get into actually accepts registration. So